I wish hot coffee fell on me too. After reading this news, you will say the same because it is about 434 crores. Hello, friends. Imagine you are leaving a coffee shop with a hot cup of coffee. You might have thought that this coffee will give you a refreshment, will refresh your mood. But suddenly, that hot coffee falls from your hand and your skin starts burning due to the heat. You scream in pain and have to be treated in the hospital. What will you think after this? Maybe it was your fault or you will try your luck. But if I tell you that in one such incident, a person has received a compensation of 434 crore rupees, will you believe it? Yes, this is not a movie story, but a true incident. This case is from America, where Starbucks has decided to pay a compensation of around 434 crore rupees due to a customer's hot coffee falling. The question is, how did this case begin? How did you pay such a high price for falling a cup of coffee? And what will be the effect of this decision on a big company like Starbucks? Today, we will discuss this topic in depth. But before that, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you will be the first to get our new video updates. So let's start today's discussion without any delay. This story is from 2020. Michael Garcia, a delivery driver from America, ordered a coffee from the Starbucks drive-thru one day. He ordered 3 cups of coffee. The Starbucks server, barista, handed him the 3 cups. As soon as Michael took the cup in his hand, the lid of one of the cups opened and the hot coffee fell directly on his hands and body. The coffee was so hot that his skin immediately started burning. Michael Garcia suffered third-degree burns on many parts of his body. Garcia was rushed to the hospital in agony. The doctors there said that the burn was so deep that his skin was completely burnt. He needed plastic surgery. After this incident, Michael Garcia directly knocked on the door of the court. He alleged that the lid of the coffee provided to him by Starbucks was not properly closed. It was the negligence of Starbucks, due to which they had to suffer such a huge loss. Garcia's lawyers told the court that due to this incident, Michael suffered third-degree burns causing nerve damage. The color and texture of his skin changed forever. This accident also affected his mental health. Garcia was depressed for a long time. He had to deal with pain every day. Garcia's lawyers argued in court that the accident completely changed Michael Garcia's life. During the court hearing, Starbucks tried its best to defend itself. The company said that it was a normal accident and the company cannot be blamed for it. Starbucks claimed that the lid of the coffee was properly closed and that it was Garcia's fault that he did not hold the cup properly. But Garcia's lawyers rejected Starbucks' claims. He submitted evidence in the court that there have been complaints related to coffee cup lids at many outlets of Starbucks. Garcia's attorneys said Starbucks knew about the problem, but ignored it. The hearing of this case in the court lasted for 5 years. Garcia's lawyers submitted medical reports and video footage to the court, in which the burn marks on Garcia's body could be clearly seen. The doctor's report said that Michael has third-degree burns and his body will not be the same as before. Apart from this, Garcia also suffered mental trauma. Ultimately, the court ruled in Garcia's favor. The court ordered Starbucks to pay Michael Garcia $50 million. The court said that due to the negligence of Starbucks, Michael Garcia suffered serious physical and mental damage, which the company must compensate. After this decision, the situation became very difficult for Starbucks. The company expressed displeasure at the court's decision. Starbucks said that it is not appropriate to pay such a large amount of compensation. The company said the matter could have been settled out of court. In fact, during this case, Starbucks offered Garcia a settlement several times. Earlier, the company had offered to pay Garcia $3 million, which is about 26 crore rupees. When Garcia turned it down, the company offered $30 million, or about 261 million rupees. But Garcia turned that down too. Garcia laid out three major conditions for Starbucks. The first condition was that Starbucks apologize publicly. The second condition was that Starbucks change its safety policies and ensure that such negligence does not occur in the future. The third condition was that Starbucks should train its staff in safety checking before serving hot drinks to customers. Starbucks refused to comply with these conditions. Garcia said, compensation is one thing, but Starbucks should change its policies to prevent similar incidents in the future. However, after this decision of the court, the image of Starbucks has received a deep blow. Questions have been raised about the company's security policies and customer service. Even before this, questions have been raised about Starbucks' customer service and product quality. But this case was so big that the company had to suffer heavy financial losses. Garcia says that money cannot compensate for the loss in her life. But a big message from this decision is that customer safety is paramount. No large company should take the safety of its customers for granted. This case is an example of how costly the mistake of compromising customer safety can be. After the decision, Starbucks said it would challenge the decision in the Supreme Court. But this case has taught a big lesson to the corporate sector. This case is a vivid example of how costly the mistake of compromising customer service and product safety can be. Mihael Garcia's compensation has made headlines around the world. This case is a warning to every big company that customer safety should never be compromised, because a small mistake can cause a loss of crores of rupees to the company. If you like our content and want to make our efforts even stronger, you can support us through the QR code given in the video or the UPI ID given in the description. Your every small contribution is valuable to us and will inspire us to make even better and informative videos. Your support is our strength. Also, if this video taught you something new or you felt that this information should reach others as well, then do not forget to like and share the video. If you have any questions or suggestions in mind, then do let us know in the comments. We look forward to answering your every question and listening to suggestions. And yes, if you want to stay updated with our every new video in the future, then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you get every new information first. GRT Business always strives to give you accurate and reliable information. Our news is obtained from various news agencies, public opinion, and public sources. We try our best to verify every report, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our sole aim is to provide you with accurate and reliable information.